For us, the IAA in Hannover is very important in the commercial vehicle sector. We focus on our products, what is useful for the commercial vehicle sector, from the different business groups we are having. Let me start to give you an overview. First of all, we are focused on our hydrogen tanks and our support to hydrogen mobility trend, which is coming up more and more. Second, we show also on all our lighting business group all the different new technologies which can be used for trailers, for trucks, and the headlamps and also the rear lamps, but also very important, the interior lighting for a truck. Another element is some specific products which are useful for the from the electronics point of view. For example, a solar sensor with a big windshield in the truck. You have an important impact on the climate, and you can steer much better the climate and control the climate in the interior of a truck. Another key element is for us the seating. Since some years we decided to be more active in the seats for commercial vehicles with a special suspension, and we won 2 years ago a major contract with a big truck maker, and we have exhibited here the first prototypes, and we continue to roll out this business and get a wonderful feedback from the different clients, because we can combine the passenger car know-how together with the requirements of commercial vehicles. Regarding the lighting, let me start with this. For the lighting, we try to offer more design possibilities for the customers. We show with our technologies more freedom to the customer. He can integrate logos in the rear lamps. He can shape a special design language as he wants. We want to give him flexibility, which is key. Second, in the interior of a truck, there are people that use the cabin as a working space. The comfort is more important, the postural comfort. People are working 10 or 12 hours a day in the seat, so we need massage functions, climate functions, ventilation of the seats, and we try to offer this to personalize the seat, but also working on aesthetics, on design of a seat. On the hydrogen tank, it's coming from our belief in technology neutrality. We believe the future will be dominated by several powertrains. Combustion engines will exist, battery electric vehicles, but also hydrogen driven, which is also kind of electric vehicle. And therefore, we started some years ago to work on the hydrogen storage systems in all different dimensions. You have seen it on our booth, from bigger tanks for trucks, but also for mid-sized tanks, and even, for example, hydrogen tanks for pickup trucks in the United States. You are touching a very, very important topic. On the one hand, the life cycles are getting shorter. We need to be able to update and upgrade our products, because during the life cycle, especially for electronics, you need to have software updates. That's one element. On the other hand, some of our products have a longer lifetime than the lifetime of a truck. We need to think also what comes after the first life cycle of a car. Can we reuse the product? Can we take it back? Can be prepared for a second lifetime? Can it be as easy as it could have been assembled, disassembled, and the materials can use for a second life cycle? There we need also strong cooperation with our clients to think to work jointly out some cooperation projects. First of all, I believe the Indian market will grow significantly. I personally observe it since 15-20 years, but we see now a turning point that on the one hand, the infrastructure in India is changing. The market is taking off. It's right now around 5 to 6 million vehicles a year, and we see promising prognosis that it's moving forward. From our point of view, we started in India very much with an engineering hub and not that much on production. But we are allocating right now also resources to develop products that are fitting to the Indian market. As you spoke about powertrain neutrality, for example, we started to work for our clean mobility activity also on two-wheelers, which is still a significant market. But not only on two-wheelers, but to understand the market better, and then also define some elements for the interior of the vehicle. For example, one of our customers who's present in Europe and strong in India did with us together a pre-study to work on use cases where existing standardized platforms will be used but could be adapted to the Indian market, to the Indian needs, to the Indian cost level. So it's becoming more and more a topic, and we are allocating even for the key Indian customers dedicated business development resources. It's not only lighting, it's all business groups, from clean mobility, serving mainly the combustion engines, but also seating solutions, some electronic components, some sensors, and lighting for sure. First of all, it's organically with the Indian customers, the three big groups. We do, for example, in electronics, a lot of business with Suzuki Maruti, but also with Mahindra and Tata, they are first steps. And the aftermarket is a completely different segment, and we have not spoken about it. We have a dedicated aftermarket segment where we treat Hella as a brand, which is our aftermarket signature, and the teams are looking actively into this market as well. For sure, there, with a strong focus on the lighting products, where traditionally the Hella aftermarket is coming from, lighting products and also brake pads. To grow faster than the Indian market means to increase our presence in India. That's a declared part of our strategy, going from west to east. We believe in the growth of the Indian market, and we are very thankful that we started, even if it was with engineering, to understand the Indian market. As I said, we are allocating business development resources across the business groups. Now, whenever I say cross business groups, it's across lighting, electronics, seating, interior, and exhaust.